Sí. A ver.
Level 6. It's only 6 chapters. This one. Yes! At the end.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rainbow Warriors' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Let's see if I can get this attention. That's good. It had a bigger stadium. Oh, man.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong.
Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Pulls and fires complete.
Right down top.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
To the air, it's Buchanan. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
That's good.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
the shotgun on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Buchanan. Quarterback moving. Throwing on the run. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Commodores have this offense rolling. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the RPO, complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Commodores are facing 3rd and inches.
Let's go, let's go.
The offense changing the play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Duke. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Cooler 18. Cooler 8. Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it.
Well,
It was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah, I know. All you have to do is go for the tackles, and you just try to go for the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Yeah, he got rough. Later, that would have been a pick. On the earlier shoot, that would have been a pick.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Buchanan.
Oh, my God.
He lofts it high and deep down the
Can you
left
get that? Can you
side.
get that?
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring at third.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The inside handoff. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field.
Oh, my gosh.
He
Could have
moves the
knocked the
chains
ball
and they'll
down.
mark the ball at the 33. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Buchanan. Fires to the wideout.
Yes.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of to shoot. Quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Oh, my God.
Caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Leon. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
I would have changed how the way you ran that thing. Shit, I thought he was getting the ball back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He uncorks one deep.
Short.
Picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they tacked on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back to throw. It's Buchanan. Quickly complete.
Oh my God.
Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and all these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Gets the back moving. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so
You probably
fast.
just cashed out.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires
that's
to
a
the middle.
pick.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a
that.
boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Is he even funny?
Set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today.
Like, he really out here
Auburn
trying
is
to be a
down, but
comedian.
they are not out of it. Not in Jordan-Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was turning it on. Finally corralled the number 4. He picks up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Duke. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very
I'm going to say, block, thank you.
Across the 15, headed to the end zone.
I got this is the slowest team we've heard.
Now they've got it first and goal.
And I like it. Third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a first.
Touchdown, Doors! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He holds one deep down the left side. He's got another 25.
I thought my safety was going to go Jesus, he did
And
not.
they take it in for 6 more points.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't...
There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
First down, Commodores.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the option. He'll pitch it. Look out, he's got room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
So what?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
You said frog leg
That's why you
zombies?
keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
To see what you do.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll throw it.
Oh my
Caught near the
God.
sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Terrible.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash.
Oh my gosh, we smoked it.
And he missed it. No good.
Off the scoreboard there.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy. And fumble.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Man, I knew that couldn't have to be a real fumble.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action.
And I'm just
Here
like, hold
comes
on.
the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home
Man,
that
bro,
W.
I ain't even
It'll
call
be
no real
second
play.
down
I
as we
literally
open
just
the
called
final
some out there. Let
stanza.
me see if he even want to challenge him.
He'll try to pop the draw. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And when you're
down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Buchanan. He's got his man and makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards
one stop.
First down. They're 3 for 4 on fourth down in this one, and they'll try it again.
Shoot.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Get him.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
I was trying to see what we can.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on first and 10.
Throw the ball. Jeez.
Defense not showing press coverage. Quick pass on the jet motion. Find some fresh air. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, my God.
Downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Yo.
Dropping back, it's Buchanan. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Texas is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 19 over Texas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Commodores in the hurry up.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space? Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. The snap sets up the throw. He'll try to do it himself.
Slow.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Dang,
Knew
look
where
at
he
that
wanted to
side.
go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Jesus, man, that ball bounced too. Oh my God.
Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Thank you.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to pass, it's Buchanan. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh my God!
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
Why would you not pick that off?
They'll keep the offense on
Oh
the
my
field
God!
on
You
4th
didn't-
down already with
Oh,
a
you!
one-possession
Oh
lead.
my gosh! Wait, I'm so wait. Oh my God! You picked that off. I get it. We got 53 seconds.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
That's why you're supposed to pick the ball
Still
off.
going. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
God, man, go.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun.
Yo,
You
see?
now you get to come out, start
Yo,
the
you
season
be
off
going
1-0,
crazy
Jesse.
over there.
Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution.